Welcome back to qualifying, where we're waiting for the lights to turn green in the pit lane to signify the start of the session here at the Hockenheim Ring for this weekend's German Grand Prix. This is a track that tends to ask quite a lot of the tyres, both front and rear. So is it fair to say a great deal of management will be needed in order to do well here?
Tyre wear is always something you have to consider to a certain degree. Finding a good car balance that suits the circuit will help prolong the life of the tyre, but it's true that some circuits, such as this one, are more challenging than others. How hard you can push them depends on your strategy and how tight the battle is around you.
It's a bit disappointing, but we just need to push hard in the race and we can still come away with something.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top.
job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Blue, Vettel and Valtteri Bottas. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
All right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
There's nowhere at all I'd rather be today than here at Hockenheim for the German Grand Prix. We have an incredibly competitive field this year, which means we should be in for a treat. And judging by the sea of people filling the grandstands, there's a fair-sized chunk of Germany that agrees with me. With average lap speeds of around 130 miles per hour, the Hockenheim Ring is a quick circuit with a lap distance of 2.8 miles, around 17 corners. The main DRS zone through Parabolica leads into the hairpin for the best overtaking opportunity on the track. Anthony Davidson, a very warm welcome to you as you join me in the commentary box for today's event. Let's talk about Blue. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
It's been a really solid year so far. There have been some incredible standout performances, but what's really impressed me has been the consistency. With this kind of form, I'm expecting another great race today.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Blue lines up on pole position, and starting alongside in P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Hamilton, Pierre Gasly and Verstappen, Sainz, Hülkenberg, Perez and Lando Norris, Ricciardo, Leclerc, Antonio Giovinazzi and Magnussen, Grosjean, Raikkonen, Daniel Kvyat and Alexander Albon, Kubica and George Russell ends our grid lineup. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
You should have some space going into the first corner, so try to keep it tidy.